Welcome back to Cracking Off the Clock. I'm Slade,
I'm Austin.
and I'm actually the producer, but today we're missing somebody, so I'm filling in, and we'll see how the podcast goes.
Yeah, I'm super excited to have you on here. Welcome.
It's exciting, usually I'm behind the camera, but
Now you just wanted to show your face.
I'm here now. Everybody knows who I am.
Is that a good thing?
I don't know.
No, yeah, I'm super excited to have you on here. Finally to get your face into cracking, cracking off the clock. Specifically, not cracking hydraulics yet.
We never know.
Yeah, we don't. I mean, you're still young.
It's just not my cup of tea.
How old are you?
16.
16 years old.
Yep.
Still in high school?
I am. I'm going to 12th grade this year.
12th grade.
Yeah.
All right. How's that? How's high school been for you?
I know everybody says this, like Jeremy says it all the time. It really just flashed by like that. Like I can still remember 11th or ninth grade. It was a great time. We had all a bunch of friends, and then I met Leah, our producer right now, and it's been a great time. And then right now it's still good. We're going to 12th grade, made it with easy passing grades. And 12th grade, we only gonna have 3 classes, gonna make it super easy.
All you got is 3 classes left?
That's it. We get out at like 9 a.m., start at 7.
That's
We're
crazy.
gonna get out super early.
That makes me feel like I was flunking because I had to finish out the rest of my 12th grade year.
All 7 classes?
All 7.
God.
Now, did I go to all of them? No, but I made it through. And here I am now.
Psych Dustin. I remember we would just pick him up like almost every day from high school. We would just go with mom, and somehow Amber and Dustin always came out.
Like early?
Yeah. We would just pick him up like almost every day. Yeah. I don't know.
So looking on the outside into what we do, what do you see are like the biggest like challenges?
I know everybody says this, but probably working outside.
Yeah.
And also the amount of parts that you guys have. But working outside, like today, because we do lawn care,
hmm
and it is so hot outside. We started at 2 o'clock. Don't know why. And I think it was like 100 degrees at 2 o'clock.
Yeah. I mean,
Balls high. It's so unbearable.
yeah, I think it said it was like 107 degrees outside today.
Yeah, so I could not imagine like everyone out there working all day long. Screw that.
So what gets you guys through it? Because you don't work alone, right?
No, I work with the producer right now, my girlfriend Leah, and we do that. Actually, we're very great, and it's a little smaller company, but we only have to work 4 days out of the whole month, and it gets us by.
That's good though.
It's good.
So how do you guys, so as a smaller company, I say smaller because, Kraken Hydraulics, we are still
Yeah.
small compared to others, but as a smaller company still starting, what's been the hardest thing for you guys?
Obviously, the hardest thing was probably at the beginning when I had to go knock on doors, post ads to just get everyone to come to us.
Mm-hmm.
But then after a while, it just came to me, and we used to get calls probably about 2 times a day for new clients every day for like a month straight
Yeah.
because of the ads, knocking on doors, putting business cards out, everything like that. It just
Mm-hmm.
it was slow at the start for about 2 months. We maybe got one person, and then after that, it's just been up from there.
That's good though. When people find out how old you are, is that does that upset you? Like,
A lot of people are shocked because, like, the other day we went to a new person, and they wanted so much stuff done. They wanted like palm trees, they wanted bushes, they wanted weeds pulled. I mean, it was a mediocre house. They wanted it every week. I texted them. I said, "I'm sorry, we're just not gonna able to do that." But when she came outside, she was just like, "Wow, didn't know you were so young." Because I mean, when I talk, I have like a deeper voice,
yeah,
so people probably see me or think of me as older when I'm just not. So the question was, how do I, Slade, view
this is not high school, man. But keep going.
view blue collar life? And I feel like I view it as waking up super early, getting your boots on. Because I remember Jeremy, we used to ride with him every morning because we like when we get to elementary school, he used to work with another company, and we had to wake up at, like, 5 AM to go all the way to Altamont and just wake up super early, super hot outside, it's very hard work, I know it's hard work, and it's just really not my cup of tea.
You prefer to be inside all day? Slade, the producer?
Um, Actually, I wouldn't say I do, because I do like going outside, I like the outside world,
Mm,
it's good, it's peaceful, but the work of the outside world sucks. The heat, I keep saying the heat, but summer in Florida right now, it is so hot,
yeah,
unbearably hot. But I'd rather see me, and I know a lot of people will relate to this, is we'd rather work for ourselves,
it's
not
valid.
have to work under another man telling us what to do and how to do it.
Or woman.
Or woman, whoa, whoa. Or woman, yeah. I'd rather not do that, and I'd rather just be able to do what I wanna do, and like I said, that's why we started the lawn care, because I don't is lawn care considered blue collar?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I think blue collar defines as, like, anything that's gonna be working with your hands.
Mm.
It's like, even my, sister-in-law, we had this argument a couple months back where she was saying that being a nurse is also technically considered blue collar.
Is it?
That's where the argument
Yeah,
started.
I really, because for some reason, I just think blue collar is exactly what you guys do, but I guess it branches off into way more things than I even imagined. Because I didn't even know lawn care was blue collar, but I
Yeah.
guess it is.
Oh, yeah.
But back to what I was saying was I enjoy, because like I said, we only work 4 days out of the whole month. So we have so much free time. And it's not like we're making crazy good money, but I'm 16, I'm making enough money to get by and do whatever I want.
Yeah, and you're also you say that you're 16. Um, don't you have another company that you run?
We do have a second company. I mean, for me, if it wasn't for Leah, I would have probably 45 companies right now,
Yeah.
because I get a new, like probably about a year ago, I'd get a new idea, learn everything about it,
Mm,
and then just stop right
why?
when the work.
Why though?
And it's something I realized is like having to put in the work is when a lot of people drop out. They like the idea, they like the momentum, but right when it's like now you have to actually go do it, I don't want to do it.
So do you write these ideas down or how do you like process them?
Well, like everyone else, I use like ChatGPT, talk about it, learn about it, how would it be very beneficial, everything about it, and then it just gets to the point to where I'm have, like, 15,000 companies, and there's no point of the thing I learned is you have to really focus on one company to actually make it go somewhere.
I mean, yeah, I definitely get that.
You can't just have so many different branch offs and you just using every one of them as a side hustle.
I mean, I understand, but I mean, even at the age of 16, like you have a completely different focus than what I did.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a
Yeah,
positive
I do.
one. So like I can't be like more proud of what you're doing and where you're going with it too. Having two companies at the age of 16, I'm almost double your age and I haven't even done that
You gotta keep
once.
me
I know 100%. Like it's just it's mind-boggling, you know, when I get the phone calls when I'm out working or I'm in a different state or something like that and somebody calls me and goes, "Yeah, Slade's starting another company." What do you another? What was the first one? What do you mean another? And hearing that and you trying to put in the work and the effort to get the momentum, like you said, the momentum going is it's awesome.
Yeah, and,
It's
like, the second company that we did start was a pet company, and it's still working right now, but we're just dealing with other things, but we kinda went into it very blindsided, and we did everything wrong. So, what I'm saying is the pet company is for, like, dog toys, cat toys, and the way we went into it is we just bought a bunch of random toys
mhm,
off of, like, from Chinese suppliers, and then we tried to sell them without any knowledge of anything that's actually selling in the world, supply and demand.
yeah.
So we spent a little over $1,000 on ads, and the only sales we got were from family. I mean, yeah, it does take time, and you learn from your mistakes.
No, yeah.
We did learn a lot from it.
So now you're saying mistakes. What did you guys learn from that specifically, though?
The thing we learned was question. What we learned is you kinda have to open your eyes and try to grasp as much as you can before you just jump into something without knowing anything.
Yeah,
Because we were just like, "Pet toy company, this would be easy, we'll make so much money," and now we're stuck with about 2,000 toys that aren't moving.
yeah. So a kind of a better way to put it, what would you guys, I'm assuming you and Leah, do differently if you guys were to do it all over again?
If we were to and we actually are redoing it all.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a good question to where what we're doing now is we're actually making our own toy. And what we're gonna do is put it into smaller retail,
Mm-hmm.
like mom and pop stores in downtown, uptown, all little small stores like that, and then eventually grow it to where we can put it in bigger chains like Petco and bigger stores like that.
Now, are these toys going to have a name or do you not want to say it
No,
yet?
okay, yeah. I mean, I'm being very vague right now. So our company is Yoinkin, and our toy is like a little crinkle alligator.
Okay.
And the way we made this toy was one of our best sellers from when we started was this little flat fox, and it
Mm-hmm.
just had crinkle paper on the inside. It was very durable, and people loved it. People, because we did go to other places to try to sell our toys,
Yeah.
and that would sell out all the time. And so what we did was took that design and changed it up a little bit and made it our own design. And we're gonna take that and put it into stores. We're gonna
Okay.
start with one product and not I think we
All
had
of them.
53 different items. Yeah, so that's how we're gonna restart start small, our own branded product, and then put it in places that we actually want it to be.
That's good though.
Yeah, hopefully. We're still like we just got a picture from our supplier of what they made.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Is it bad?
god awful. It's so bad. I don't know because the first one they made, perfect. I
Yeah.
loved it. And I was like, "Okay, just change this a little bit." I don't know what they made.
And they just completely did something
They
different.
destroyed it.
That's
I'll show
awesome.
you after this.
Okay.
It's bad. But yeah, so that yeah, we learn from everything that we do.
Good. We had a question?
Honestly, I would probably say no. I would say a lot of people are kinda going into the blue collar, and I know that surprises everyone, but a lot of people that I kinda know are actually getting their hands dirty, and, like, I know a friend, and he, like, builds boats. He doesn't build them, but, like, he knows how to work on engines. Another one, he sells boats. A lot of people are actually like, another one of my friends, he's actually going into HVAC, which is another thing. So I think a lot of people are actually gonna go into the blue collar as we get older because it's kinda where the money's at right now because everyone else is dealing with AI and doing all these other mischief things that don't really help the world, where blue collar really does put the world together. Because without blue collar, what's gonna build your house? What's gonna clean your pipes? What's gonna do everything like that? It is not as hard as it may seem, but it is way more difficult than writing your resume and going up to a manager and asking. Because when we started our lawn care, we I had to go out, make business cards. So first you gotta have first capital, starting capital, which you can get other loans like SBA loans for that for bigger companies. But you have to get starting capital to be able to get your brand out there with ads. And then you have to actually go out there and put your brand out there to make it something.
A
Okay.
debate.
Let's see
Who
this.
who is this? Who is it first?
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Here we go. We'll get to that topic here in a second.
I swear, you guys, from being back there, you guys talk about EV every
It's
single episode.
I know, and it's just because it's literally because the line of work that we do,
Yeah,
right? There's nothing hands-on with EV vehicles.
yeah, I mean, And I fully believe that. There's literally not because I am the one that has the Tesla behind the camera, the blue Tesla, and there's really no maintenance that you really have to worry about with these cars. There's no oil change. The only thing you really have to worry about is tires. Even the brakes you don't really have to worry about because it has regenerative braking, which goes back to the battery, so you don't even use your brakes very much. And the really only like you said, you only have to worry about tires and, like, the suspension that may go out every, like, 100,000 miles.
Yeah.
That's really it.
So when we were rotating your tires, how'd that make you feel?
I was sweating balls. It was because my first car, I've never really done anything,
Yeah.
so I went up to him, I was like, "I really need to swap my tires out or, rotate my tires."
Mhm.
So, "Okay." So then we went out there. God, it was
I showed him how to take off one tire, and I let him do the rest, and I safely showed him the rest of the way, made sure he did it okay. But it was funny because I think you went after you got done, you parked your car, and I think you took, like, a 4-hour nap.
I went inside and went to sleep. I I don't know if that day was just really hot, it was a bad day, and I've never done that, and it was interesting, but at least I know how to change a tire now.
You know how to change a tire now.
That's all I know,
You
but
should do it on one of the bigger trucks out
yeah, no,
here.
that would be terrible.
Yeah, next time I do, rotate my tires on my truck, I'll, bring you out here.
That'd be great. I'd love to do that.
Yeah, that's not a fun time, but I'm glad we got to teach you something. But I mean, EV, why? So you do lawn care, which means you tow a trailer, all your equipment,
Mhm.
and you tow it with the Tesla.
We do tow our lawn care with a Tesla.
Why would you choose to tow your equipment with an EV vehicle over a gas truck or a gas car?
And that is a huge debate, and honestly, Teslas, they don't have very good towing capacity at all
Hmm.
because it's not really meant for towing, it's not a truck. But they have just enough to where we can pull our trailer, and it's you don't have to pay for gas, and there's not really much maintenance.
So this was all a business decision.
It's simply business, and, we also that's all we had at the time. So, that's all we really had.
So what's your ideal vehicle? Like if you didn't have a trailer to pull,
Yeah.
but you just wanted something. Would it still be a Tesla?
Are we being budget-wise, or
No.
you're saying dream vehicle?
A dream vehicle under $100,000. We're not talking
100,000.
about
Okay, so yeah,
Lambos or anything
and
like that.
honestly, you can ask anybody, a Tesla was my dream car.
Was.
It is,
Okay.
'cause I have it now, so it's a past tense. But yeah, I
Okay.
me personally, I do love Teslas, and I love everything they're about. I know there's a huge debate about, like, the co-owner of Tesla.
Mhm.
Who cares? I don't care. I love the vehicle that they made. He didn't even make it, but I love the vehicle that he has, and it's a great car. It literally full self drives. I have to just hit the little lever and it drives me all the way to Altamont every day. I don't even have to worry about it.
You let it drive you?
I do.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's $100 a month, but $100 a month for a chauffeur. Like, that is easily a
Please
steal.
remember everybody, he's 16 years old with a chauffeur. But please
Chauffeur.
keep going.
Yeah, I mean, I love Teslas, and anybody you can ask, I literally got Jeremy got me a little mini replica of a Tesla in, like, 2020,
Mhm.
because that's what I wanted, and now I have it.
So with other vehicles, like how Jeremy was asking, what's your view on diesel vehicles?
Expensive.
Expensive.
They're just the gas-wise, they are very expensive, and I don't hate diesels, I don't hate any other car because it's just a truck, it's just a car to me, but diesels, I think they're good for what they're meant for. Good for towing, good for doing what they do.
So what would you say about people that have diesels but don't tow with him?
It's pretty pointless. What is the point of the diesel? Just get a basic truck. That's all you need. It's basically the same thing, but a little different.
Yeah, you're not wrong. There's literally I'm gonna say it, and I own one and I don't tow anything. It's pointless.
It's yeah.
I do it because it's obnoxious and it makes loud noises.
Oh, well, and like the little
The turbo, that's called a
Yeah.
turbo.
Like, on the buses, God, it's so
The
nice.
are you talking about school buses or are you talking
No,
about
the, like,
city
city
bus? Oh,
buses.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny that you bring that up, but yeah, that's good though.
Yeah.
So, what are your plans, since you only have 3 classes left
Yep.
rest in school, what are your plans after?
So my plans, well,
Or do you have any plans?
of course I have plans.
I figured.
Yeah, you have to have plans. And we were actually supposed to graduate early this year and finish over the summer, but my great guidance counselor really screwed everything up to where we were unable to do that. So now we do have to participate in school next year.
Mm,
But my plans for after is kind of just doing what I'm doing, grow my companies. And if what I'm, my toy company, my dog toy company, if it doesn't go where I want, just keep growing and change it up until it does eventually work. That's really my plan. I mean, just keep doing what I'm doing now.
do you
That's
have
what
a
everybody asks me. And
do
it's
you have a
just,
plan B?
I don't,
No? Are you gonna go to college or anything?
I will not.
Can't blame you.
I think college is honestly a scam. And that's, I know it's a debate. And college is only a scam if you're going to college just because. And I feel like that's a huge thing that everybody does nowadays. They'd be like, "Are you going to college? Are you going to college? What do you actually going to college for? Are
Mm,
you going there for the experience? Why are you going?" But if you're going there to be a doctor, to be a therapist, or actually like a reason, then it's
mm.
not a scam because you're doing what you want to do. Don't do it because there's nothing else to do.
Do you have people that going to college just because?
Honestly, no, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought like you had like personal or
No,
like
but I know
experience
a
from
lot of
that.
people would just be like, "Are you going to college?" Why is that the first thing people think about? There should be, what are you gonna do after high school? Are you gonna go get a job? Are you gonna go to trade school? Are you gonna start your own thing? But it's always just, are you gonna go to college? Why is that?
Yeah, and I think that that comes back way back, like even before my time. Like I remember going over to our grandma's house and about to graduate high school and stuff like that, and her asking, "So what are you gonna do after high school? You gonna go to college?" It's like that's not really my plan, but yeah, I guess.
Exactly.
And I mean, I went for 2 classes, and it was the most boring thing I've ever. It was worse than high school.
What were you going for?
Uh, I
And
was literally going just because.
and that's my exact point.
Because
That's what
that
people do.
my thing was outside, if I remember correctly, outside of high school, I had no plan. And to be honest with you, I was kind of scared.
Yeah,
I didn't know if I was going to get a job, if I wanted to go to college, what I wanted to do. And I was told, yeah, if you go to college, you can network with people, you can talk to people, and
yeah,
hopefully you'll find your way. Well, I didn't. I ended up getting a part-time job, and that sucked. But then one of my buddies was like, "Don't you like cars? Yeah. You want to learn how to work on them? Hell yeah." And literally 10 years later, it's what I did
exactly. And
for 10
you
years.
didn't need any college experience at all for that.
And that was the thing
Mm,
too, was I wish grandma was alive. Our grandma was alive now to, see what you're doing, what Smiley's doing, going to high school, going to college. I didn't go to college or anything, but shit, I made 6 figures
exactly.
after I got done doing what I was doing. I mean, Dustin went into the Navy. I mean, we all did something.
Yeah, I mean, we all went all different parts
We
ways.
100% did. And
Yeah,
that's the thing too. There's nothing wrong with that, but look, where we all are now.
exactly. We're all still in the same place, and we all started
I mean, with crack.
somewhere
I
else.
meant Kraken.
That's what I'm saying, we're all in the same place
Okay,
now.
I'm just making sure.
But eventually, like you said, you went to different company. Dustin, he went to Navy. Smiley, she went to college, but everyone's still here.
Yeah. Now I don't know. Is that a good thing?
I mean, at least we're all together.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I mean,
guess. It
some
sounds
people
really bad. You're like, he's 16 and dude's almost 30. They're in the same place. No, I really like that. Like you said, we're all together and we're all making something of what we have. We're all good at our different things. You obviously know how to run a business. We obviously know how to turn wrenches and get our hands dirty. You're getting there.
somewhat.
I mean, I showed you how to do an oil change on your lawnmower.
Yeah, oh, I did do that, my first oil change. I did change the oil on my lawnmower.
On your lawnmower, dude.
It was interesting. Not much to do, you really just drain it, refill it, and that's it.
Yeah. Now
Very
imagine
short.
people messing that up.
Really.
That's what I had to deal with for my past job.
That's you should be questioning who you're hiring.
Yeah, oh, I did. I always did. And sometimes I didn't get to pick who my people hired at the time,
Yeah.
and it kinda
Screwed your team up.
oh, yeah. Oh, it did.
Yeah.
So speaking of, like, past jobs, obviously, this has been your only jobs, right?
Mhm.
You haven't had any other employers or any other
Oh,
jobs?
yeah, I've never and I told Jeremy this a long time ago. I said, "I never want to work a 9 to 5." And he told me, "You're gonna have to at least once." I still have not worked a 9 to 5, and I'm still doing what I'm doing. Granted, I am 16 years old,
Yeah.
don't have very much life experience, but to this day, I still have not worked a 9 to 5.
The sad part is, though, even though you're only 16, I know people that have less life experience than you. That it's sad to say, but it's the truth.
Yeah, I mean, I would say I probably am a little different, but
Yeah,
it's it's a good way. It's better than what most people are doing.
I agree. Got another one?
Will Slade ever work in the heat or crack in hydraulics?
And that is the huge debate between everyone. Austin always talks about that. He's like, "When are you gonna come to Kraken?" And I mean, I wouldn't mind going out and seeing what you guys do, but me personally, I really do not want to have to I wouldn't mind helping the company out because I'm all about that, but I'd rather help it in different ways to actually grow the company than me just trying to be a personal assistant of somebody else, like some other
Look,
people.
motherfucker, I want him to start working for us because I'm tired of being the little guy that gets into tight spaces.
I mean, I
I
think we're kind
really
of the same
hope you
size.
put our monkey uniforms on one day so that way you can get in the tightest spot and you're going to get so dirty.
I bet I will. I mean, yeah, we can
I hope so.
I mean, we're in summer break. I don't mind going out there and helping you guys and seeing how the whole hydraulic field works, but I don't see myself doing that as a future job. Like I said, I'd rather help the company grow in other ways than working.
Yeah.
And there,
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of other things that I could do, but I know you guys want me to do what you guys do.
I mean, whatever, floats your boat, honestly. If you have other perspectives, excuse me, if you have other perspectives from from an outside source looking in, and there's different ways that you're able and see things differently. Like we're always open ears, open door policy.
Of course.
Like we're looking to always get different
Exactly. And I'm always trying
ways
to
of thinking.
because, I mean, eventually this company is gonna have to get passed down eventually, not anytime soon, hopefully.
Mm,
And I'm always just trying to learn about it and learn all the different ways about how this company actually runs and works to
mhm.
where eventually, when it does get passed down to us 4, well, probably be 2, because I don't know how that whole system works. But
Not even worried about it yet.
yeah, to where it can help make the company go farther than what it is now and where it will be in 50 years to 100 years, to where it's actually something then die off like other
Yeah.
companies do when they pass down to their younger generation. And like I know Jeremy told me this company, they were a huge farming company, I think, and they had like 4,000 acres. And right when it get passed down, they sold all of it and just left.
Yeah.
That was it. They didn't grow the company, they didn't continue anything, they just
That
got
was
their
the thing.
money.
They didn't care to make it anything and they didn't want to work anymore for it
Exactly, yeah.
when you really didn't have to. I mean, if you have 4,000
Yeah,
acres
it's
of
probably running
farming,
itself.
yeah, it's going to run itself and you're going to make your own money over
Yeah.
time tenfold rather than I just want the money now.
Yeah, and that's why it's good that Jeremy and Mom did include all of us because it helps us understand the company and helps us actually come together to where it can grow bigger all together
Yeah.
instead of like those people, just sold it immediately.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Was that it? Oh, I thought you had another one. Okay.
No.
So when I was talking about like how you haven't had another employee or anything like that before, I was going to bring up toxic leadership. One of my buddies, he wanted me to talk about that on here a little bit.
Okay.
I was going to talk about it with Jeremy, but he's absent.
Yeah.
So we're
Back
going to
here.
talk about it here.
Okay.
So toxic leadership, when I say that, what do you think about?
So I know this is a little younger, but when I think toxic leadership, I think it has to do with the management.
Mhm.
So the big guy of the company, to where how the company works, how the company runs.
How it operates?
Yeah, if you're a bully and you run everybody down, you're gonna have a rude, boring, not a good company. But if you actually have a company that's good with everybody, I think I'm not answering the question right.
No, you're good.
How about let's switch it? How do you view toxic leadership?
No, I think you were on the right path with somebody being a bully. You know, a lot of people do feel like they have power over people, which in some cases they do. You know, my management tactic, you know, when I was managing my employees at the time, um, I did like to bully people. And the reason for that wasn't because I didn't like them or I didn't want to see them succeed. I wanted to push them. I want to see their limits. You know, I don't mind having those uncomfortable conversations with people when they don't understand what I'm doing and they question me.
Yeah.
Because my biggest thing is if somebody is questioning why or what you are doing, they're invested, right? It's the same thing when somebody asks you, like, for instance, how much is that can, right? I'm obviously interested in that can.
Mhm,
But what you have to get right as a manager or a salesman is price.
mhm,
You just have to let them know what that price. $5 is too much. Okay. Well, $4. Eh, okay. Right. We don't, it's being a manager is kind of like a salesman
yeah,
in all honesty. And what I mean by that is you're selling the company. But at the same time, like if you don't make a sale, it's also like an employee quitting on you. They're not just quitting the company because they don't like doing it anymore. They're quitting the company because they're giving up on that manager, that leadership style.
yeah.
And not everybody wants to be a part of that. I'm going to say crap. Because in all honesty, that's what I came from. A lot of micromanaging.
Okay.
Do you understand when I say micromanaging?
I've micromanaging, I would probably say, like, you kinda just, like, do this, but you don't really put in the effort.
Not necessarily. So when I say micromanaging, like I tell you to sweep the floor, but I go back behind you and I tell you I don't want it done that way. I want it done this way. And you do it again. That's not good enough,
Yeah,
right? It's going back behind somebody and kind of like negatively following up.
yeah.
What up?
Making it terrible experience for them when
Yeah.
you could just teach them how to do it instead of just
Yeah.
nagging at every
Showing them
little.
how you want it done.
Yeah, instead of just letting them do it their own way, being like, "I don't want that done like that," and then just letting them try to figure out how you want it done
And
exactly.
now you're frustrated at that person because they didn't do it the right way, how you wanted it the
Yeah,
last 3 times that you corrected it.
yeah.
Everything is toxic today because the younger generation is soft.
I
Honestly, I would have to agree with that because a lot of people nowadays, and Jeremy can tell you this all the time, when he was younger, you would get hit, you would get spanked, you would get punished
punished.
to where you know how to do it and you won't mess up or you won't be rude, you know manners. And nowadays it's like, what do they call it? Like soft parenting, I forget the word, gentle parenting. And it's just like the kid will like hit them and they'll be like, "Oh no, don't do that." There's no actual
Repercussion.
repercussion for their actions.
No, I mean, I agree with that to an extent. There's a different it's I forget what they call it, but it's a trending generation. It's not a generational curse or anything like that. It's a generation it extends out to the next generation and the next one, right? So like, yes, Jeremy probably got punished, this, that, and the other, and that's what made him strong. But then Jeremy takes that and then he obviously punishes us to an extent,
Yeah.
and I shouldn't say now, that sounds real weird.
Previous.
Previously, when we were younger and stuff like that. And, so did your dad and my dad and our mom, they do that, but they also understand that where they came from, they didn't want to bring that into our generation and our upbringing.
Yeah.
So they don't want that to happen. But at the same time, not for us, because I don't feel like any of us are soft in any sort of way. But for others, I really feel like that's a common denominator, is not just because we're soft, it's because our upbringing was soft. We understand where our parents came from,
Mhm.
and we, like me as a parent, I'm going to punish my daughter,
Yeah.
whether she hits Beth or she hits anybody else. I'm not going to take that lightly.
Mhm.
It is what it is, but I'm not going to freaking right hook her.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not.
And another thing I think our parents learn is the way they felt when they were being punished
Yeah.
and how terrible and how, like, neglected it was.
How they felt
Yeah.
after.
And how they would never want their children to have to feel like that, have to feel negative against them and how they should send it.
No, I mean, I completely agree. I'm
Yeah.
gonna even branch this off. I don't really give a fuck who's watching. If you're a stepmom or a stepdad and you treat your stepdaughter or stepson like crap, you shouldn't be a parent. I'm gonna say that with all the
100%
salt in
agree.
the wound. I don't care. It sucks because, there's certain people that have gone through it and certain people that haven't, and that's fine. But until you've experienced that, it's traumatizing for a lot of people, and we carry that through not just our childhood, but it goes all the way into adulthood.
Oh, definitely. Like, and I know we keep talking about Jeremy, but I definitely think he was an amazing role model on how a step parent should raise someone that's not actually theirs.
Yep.
Because Jeremy, he did a phenomenal, he's probably watching right now because we're on TikTok live, but he did a phenomenal job and I'll praise him for that all the time. He is like an actual dad to us because he did do what a step parent should do and he stepped up and he was the dad to us. And no, our dad is still here, but he was the dad to us that was also needed. And I feel like everyone here that is Jeremy's stepkid can understand that.
No, I mean, I completely agree. He's definitely, like you said, he stepped up into a role. He might have not wanted to step into the
Yeah.
role, but he really didn't have a choice.
Yeah, I mean,
And and on top of that, I really don't think he would change anything about that because he runs a very successful business.
exactly. The way it was just, and some step parents are not the great, like you mentioned,
Oh yeah.
and they just kind of treat everyone unfair except their own children. And that's just how some step parents are, and it's just not fair to
Preach.
the other people. And I think it's just very messed up, and I think they should probably step down.
No, I completely agree. And like I said, I'll keep rubbing salt in that wound all day because I
Also do.
experienced it too when I was younger.
Yeah,
It sucks. You feel, like you said, you feel neglected. You feel like you're not wanted. You feel like there's no love there.
exactly.
This is getting really deep, and
Yeah.
I don't know if we should keep
All right,
going.
let's move on. So I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay,
What
great.
honestly got you to come to Kraken? And we've probably discussed this, but I want to hear from him because I remember a while ago they asked you to come
Yeah.
and you didn't. And they asked you, "Hey, come train, come read these books, come get your certifications," and you didn't. And I remember saying to them, if he really wanted to, he would. He would.
No, yeah. To be honest with you, it's like the same topic that we talked about earlier, toxic leadership. That's exactly what it just came a point to where I did not care anymore. I didn't want to wake up in the morning. I didn't want to put my boots on. I didn't want to put the same monkey suit on that my boss wanted me to wear. And I didn't care to work for him anymore. Because what it was, long story short, well, a couple different scenarios. So when my daughter was born, I put in a 2-week vacation, I would say, because we didn't have, paid time off or anything, or maternity leave,
Okay.
or what's called FMLA. It's pretty much your daughter's being, or your son or daughter's being born, and you need to take time off.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I didn't get approval for any of that, so I said, screw it. I don't care. I'm going to take 2 weeks because that's what not only my daughter needs, but that's also what Beth needs. Time together. We need to spend time together in order to get our little family on track. So long story short, he texted me one day and was like, hey, how's she doing? Blah, blah, blah. I didn't think anything of it. So I responded. I definitely shouldn't have, but he, throughout the day and throughout the days and throughout the next couple of weeks, he started sending me work. Yeah. Bear in mind, I'm supposed to be on vacation.
Yeah.
By Florida law, you're not supposed to be contacting your employee while they're on vacation.
Like, what do you mean he was sending you word?
So, for anybody that doesn't know, I was an area manager for a company, a multi-unit operations manager, and I had almost 80 employees at the time. And every single Monday was our administration day. We called it admin day.
Okay.
Where it was nothing but computer work. So it was, checking schedules, checking orders, checking timesheets, payroll, all this stuff. He wanted me to do that, but he also wanted me to overlook other area managers' work. His fucking job.
Yeah.
Pretty much. He wanted me to do it while he was trying to do something and I was on vacation.
That's crazy.
On vacation time. I wasn't on vacation.
Yeah. You were doing something important.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was a whole thing. And then I called him one day. I was like, you need to stop. Because I saw what he was doing and I would try to help him where I could, but I was like, you need to stop. This is ridiculous. And he didn't stop. I ended up calling human resources and getting them involved. And he completely took it personally.
Wow.
It was insane. And apparently still to this day, he brings it up. And it's been almost 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah, almost 2 years.
That really hit him hard.
You'd be so surprised. And then another thing, I mean, it's the same thing when I was on vacation. He literally, or my boss at the time, he literally wanted me to work while I was on vacation in a different state. And he would end up trying to terminate my employees and my managers that ran my service centers while I was away.
So you're basically mistreated in the company that you were in. So you kind of just walked your way out of it.
Yeah.
You didn't want to. I couldn't imagine the stress you had while dealing with that.
I had hour-long, when I say hour, I mean hours. Like I had one of my buddies, his name's Paul. I hope he's watching because he can confirm this. We had a 3-hour-long conversation in a Chili's because he asked me, he was like, why are you so upset? So I said, we better go to lunch because it's not going to be fun. And it was a 3-hour-long conversation about what he needs to do, not just with me, because I'm my own person, but other people, other area managers, other service center managers are talking to me about what he is doing negatively to his own team. And I let it all out on the table for 3 hours. And what did he do? Nothing about it. Brushed it under the rug and he kept going. And that's when I said, you got it. Hey, Jeremy, when can I start? I'm done with it. Like at that point, it just comes a time where money, I'm not 30 yet. I'm still in my 20s, but at the same time, like I still want to be able to spend time with my family, you guys, and be able to take that time because I missed out a lot. When I was out west working, all of a sudden you guys just freaking grew up.
Oh, yeah.
It was weird. Somehow you just ended up getting a deep voice. That was weird. I was like, "Who's Morgan Freeman in the background?" They're like, "That's Slade." I was like, "That ain't Slade."
Yeah, it's just like it gets to the point where, like, 'cause stress is the worst part,
It
worst
is.
thing on your body ever. It's so much it can cause so much to you, and getting that much stress is just not good.
Yeah, it I don't even mind the physical stress. Like when I was running my own shops, that was my favorite thing to do was getting dirty, sweating with my people. I love that. But when I stepped back away from it and started doing more of the computer stuff, it became more of a mental stress than anything. And that's what put the burden on me because that's when I would stay up late. I would lose sleep, not because of my daughter. That was a whole nother thing. But because of the toxicity that runs through runs through that whole company. I'll say that. I'm not giving names, but that whole company and just hearing about it, even to this day, is mind boggling. So,
Yeah, I mean, it's valid. It's a valid reason to, quit the company and come work with a better for your company.
yeah, I mean, I still work by myself sometimes. I mean, I am training
Yeah,
new employees, but at the same time, like I couldn't ask for a better job. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it sucks because
yeah,
there's a lot of thinking that goes into it. It's not just replacing a hydraulic hose. It's how are things routed? Is this actually gonna work? If you're asking yourself that, like I used to, it's
but I
probably
mean,
not
you
your
learn from your
gig. No,
mistakes.
100%. I mean, that's
Yeah,
how I learned from all of it. Unfortunately, I have made mistakes, but that's how I learned from it. It's how everybody should learn from it.
The employee care about the company. A lot of people aren't ready for that.
so that's a very general question. Does the employee okay.
So that's that again. That goes back to what I was saying about being a manager is also kind of being a salesman. If let's just say Slade wants to come join this our company or whatever, obviously he's interested in what we're doing, right? He's not just sometimes I've had other people that just apply just because they need a job. But at the same time, I've also had people that just apply because they need a job, but they end up getting looped in and they want to be a part of something great.
Yeah,
Um, but that's where that manager steps in or whoever is like, this is actually something really good that you can be a part of, that you can make a career out of, and you can learn a lot from personal experience on that one.
yeah, and I think and I'll say my opinion on it. I think the employee does care about the company if it actually, like if it involves them, because I remember I watched the Steve Jobs movie recently, and that's about Apple, and the one thing Steve Jobs cared about is, do you actually care if this company grows, or are you just here for the money? And there's a bunch of people in there that actually had ideas that actually did come things today, and it's all about how much you actually care for this company to grow, and you actually wanna see the company's success, or like you said, are you there just for the easy paycheck?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, and you'll have those people. I call them sheep, because they don't want to make anything of them, of that or themselves. They just want to accumulate their time with what they think is easy money, but it turns out it's a lot harder. Excuse me, a lot harder than what they expect.
yeah, exactly.
Hope that answers whoever's question that was. It's more of an opinion than anything.
Yeah, it really is. Well, I mean, let's bring it back to you. Do you care about this company?
I mean, I wouldn't be working weekends and long nights if I didn't.
Yeah, and that's good.
I mean, sometimes it does suck, because I really want to spend or put all of my time into my daughter. That's to me, that's the only thing that matters now. But then again, that's the only thing bringing money in.
Yeah.
So, yes. Did you even answer the question about your like your like most loved vehicle earlier?
Yeah, I said Tesla.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would keep the same Model Y.
I mean, I like the new ones, but I mean, I'm not like a spoiled brat. I love my car. It's a great car.
Have you named your car?
It's Gary.
Gary.
Gary is the name. It's like it's not from SpongeBob. It's from Zootopia 2. There's this blue snake, and his name's Gary. And my car
Okay.
is blue, so it kinda I actually wanted to name it Blue Lightning, I think.
It's a really bad name.
It's a very common name because Leah's dad has that name. So I changed that immediately,
Yeah.
and now it's Gary. And I mean, it works, but not like everybody else. But me, I really don't care. Some people like want to name their car like you name immediately. Me, it's just a car, and
And
that's a
that's where
huge
EV and other
yeah, it's a huge
vehicle
debate to where
owners
like I mean, you like the
lie.
gears, me,
I like the gears.
you like the way it sounds. I mean, it
Okay.
does sound good. I like the way vehicles sound, some vehicles, but it's just I don't really care. Don't care.
So you name yours Gary. I mean, I've named almost every vehicle I've owned. My gray pickup that I had, his
Yeah,
name was Greg
Greg.
because he's gray.
I love that. It's a great name, Greg.
Yeah, I name any vehicle that I want to keep for a while. I end up naming it.
Yeah.
My bike, his name's Kurt.
Kurt, what's your truck?
Kratos.
Kratos. I
Yep,
mean, that makes sense.
it's the God of War.
Yeah, that's good.
My Miata, it's Astro.
Yeah.
It's just kind of whatever comes to mind, to be
Yeah, I
honest
mean,
with you.
whatever it fits. And that's the problem I was having is the fact that I don't care is I couldn't find a name because I just didn't care. But then eventually Gary just popped up and I was like, that works.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, we had a pretty good week last week. I mean, you've done a lot of work so far this week in this blazing hot
Oh
sun.
yeah. I mean, actually from like about this whole month has been rough for us because I mean it's what month is it? June? I
It's
think it's
still
June.
June.
Yeah, so it's summertime, so lawn care does pick up a little bit.
Yep.
So we had like three new people, big like I think this one person had 3 acres, this other person had 2 acres, and they're like, "Can you come out right away?" We're like, "Sure." So we were supposed to have like 10 jobs one day. We broke it up into 3 days.
Wow.
We did not want to work. We did that one job. It took like 4 hours. Wrapped it up right there. So I think this is the most we've worked in a while.
That's
But
good
it's
though.
good. It's good. It's
Yeah, I
good
mean,
money.
it sounds like your name and your reputation's getting out there. So
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
really good.
anytime these because we don't post anymore, we don't do anything like that because we're kind of just trying to bring it down to where it's just manageable and we could just write it out, easy cash flow. And people will still call me, "Hey, I'm looking for this." I'm like, "Where did you see us? We're not I mean, we still have our post. We still are on Google,
Hmm.
but how are they still finding us? Because I mean, I think we have like 9 reviews on Google, so it's not like we're at the top, and social media didn't go anywhere. So I really just don't know where anybody's finding us. But we have good reputation, people still refer us, and I think we really do a good job for what we do.
I mean, yeah, I haven't heard anything negative. Or same thing with your Google reviews too.
Yeah,
I mean, you only have 9, like you said,
yeah,
but
but
you always got to start somewhere.
yeah,
So it's really good.
yeah.
Well, cool. Well, I think we had a pretty good podcast.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was great.
Uh, I mean, having you on here, it's been really good.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be the last time that we do have you on here.
I mean, it's good to
So
show my face sometimes. Everyone's like producer, producer, and producer's right here now.
yeah, let me hear in the comments if you think he should get a haircut.
Nothing is wrong with my hair.
I didn't say anything was. What's wrong? I just wanted to see if anybody thought you should get a haircut.
You were supposed to grow your hair out. What
I shaved it off immediately.
You and Dustin had like a little thing.
Oh yeah, and he went way too long with it.
Oh yeah, isn't he? He's bald now.
He is bald.
Yeah, he's balder.
So-
It's a bad time to do it. You started right before summer, so
Oh yeah, but
yeah.
here we are. We're kicking it off. About to be into July,
Yeah.
which is crazy. But I think that's all we got for this one.
Yeah.
Happy belated Father's Day to all my present fathers out there. If you're not present and you are a father, fuck you. But that's all we got.
Yeah.
So happy belated Father's Day. Love you guys. Hit the like, hit the
Yeah, like,
follow,
subscribe.
subscribe, come listen to us, and we will see you. See you next week.
We will.